Hello, Veteran 0121 here. Welcome back. This is another episode of Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, I showed off the ending where Nadia is a frog, or the Guardia line is tainted by, I guess they're frogs. Although they didn't really show them as frogs, but it's still pretty funny. But anyways, this is the ending that you get when you first make it to the end of time, but before you learn about the legendary hero in 600 AD. And this is probably one of my least favorite endings. It's kind of cool, I guess. There's like a gnu and a frog that play with each other, and I guess the best thing about it is you get to hear the Guile theme again, which is great. But other than that, there's not really anything too special about this ending. Uh-oh. See, I hope you guys are enjoying this this bonus stuff that I'm doing with this game. There's a lot more to come. Prophet's Guile and Flames of Eternity. 2 ROM hacks that I have not tried yet. I have seen a little bit of them from my buddy Kenshin 1913 when he did his LP of this game a few years back. Although, I have to admit, I didn't watch all the Flames of Eternity because I didn't want it really to be spoiled. Although, I guess, really, I don't know. I'll probably end up using it anyways because, yeah, I've never played it, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. No idea where to go or what to do or anything like that, so I'll probably use his. Although I'll probably try to watch his like after the fact, after I've already done what I'm doing in the game. But it should be pretty cool. There's also another game that's coming out. I'm recording this on June 24th of 2016. There's a game coming out called I Am Setsuna, which is made by Tokyo RPG Factory, which is a subsidiary company of Square Enix. It's a company they basically created to make old school RPG games, or like old school games in the RPG, the old school RPG style, I should say. And the game looks really good. It looks a lot like Chrono Trigger, and I'm probably gonna, well, I pre-ordered it, and probably gonna want to play through it at least once, and if I like it, I'll probably end up showing it to you guys. But yeah, the game looks really good. It's got kind of a serious tone to it, and I like the music so far, and I haven't really seen too much of the gameplay, the English gameplay. I've seen a lot of Japanese gameplay of it, but it looks pretty good. But anyways, that ending is that, so on to the next one. Alright, the next ending I'm going to show is one that you can get once you go to 600 AD, after getting to the end of time for the first time. Basically, all you have to do is just show up at 600 AD and talk to a few people around the Middle Ages area. Like, I go to Zenin Bridge and I talk to the commander there, like, or whatever, and they'll talk about the hero and shit. And that's all you really gotta do. Once you do that, beat Lavos again, and you get this ending. It's the Robo theme, huh? And we're in a futuristic lean square. Yeah, instead of Chrono being here, it's Robo instead. And and Tropo runs into Robo, I guess. Isn't that nice? Happy ending for Robo, for sure. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? Why is Tata on the throne? I guess they were just humoring him. I guess he just wanted to sit on the throne because he thinks he's the shit or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. You mean to tell me that kid is actually able to fight through Magus's castle? I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe that. Wait a minute. That's not Magus. Chrono, Luca, and Nadia? What are they doing here? Why are they laughing? Why are they about to fight Tata? Wow, that's a pretty strange ending. I'm not sure I understand that one very much. If you could give me more insight on that, drop it in the comments section. But, yeah, that's kind of an interesting ending, huh? Pretty short, too. Anyways, that's the end. So yeah, the next ending you get is after you acquire the hero medal, so I'll be showing that one next. Alright, gonna show off the next ending. Now this ending you get as soon as you acquire the hero medal. The cutoff time for this particular ending is you don't want to do the Isla party back in prehistory. Once you lose the gate key, then this ending becomes unavailable. So there you go. Gotta love the Epoch theme. So these three are back in the present. That's great. Everybody's happy, laughing, having a good time. Oh yeah, showing us the reptites. I don't know, basically this ending right here I guess is kind of showing us what we need to do next to get the next ending, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like the apes are getting their asses kicked by the reptiles, except Isla scared them away. Huh. So yeah, we didn't get Glenn the Masamune yet. Basically this is the point in the game where you want to reforge it. And yeah, as you can see with this ending, it basically gives you the impression that there's a lot of unfinished business. What the hell is this? Hey, Robo. Did he just run into the wall? Is the side of the screen a wall or something? It's kind of humorous, huh? But yeah, at the end, that's the end of that ending, so there you go. The next one is, I believe, after you acquire the gate key again, after you do all the stuff in prehistory the first time. Alright, this next ending I'm going to show is the one you see after getting the gate key back, but before giving the Masamune back to Glenn and going to fight Magus. Basically, don't have Glenn rejoin your party and you'll get this ending here. Seems like kind of a boring ending so far. Well, you're just gonna show us still sprites with and that's it? Yeah, I can't say that I remember all these endings, and a lot of times when I play this game, I don't actually look at all the endings. But, so far I don't know if I like this one. Ugh. Yeah, this is so boring that I'm yawning. It's not a feigned yawn either. That was a real yawn. This is fucking boring. Well, I have to say that was kind of a crap ending. Alright, next ending. This one is the one you get when you put Glenn back in your party, give him the Masamune, all that good shit. But before you beat Magus at his castle. So, there you go. This is actually, I think this is one of the better endings in the game, actually. Yeah, we're back at Luca's house. She's working on Robo, and Glenn's over there in the corner, kind of pouting. Yeah, Chrono sleeps a lot. I guess he tripped over some books. Nice job, Glenn. Huh? I don't get the dialogue. Who wants to die young? Magus? So yeah, this is kind of cool. They're taunting us, I suppose. Or they're taunting the player with Magus's castle, even though at this point you're probably strong enough to kick Magus's lair's ass, realistically. Unless you're one of those fools that tried beating the game the first playthrough at this point in the game. I mean, maybe it's possible, I don't know. I've never actually tried. Yeah, Glenn's gonna take on Magus all by himself, I guess. No help from Chrono or anybody else. It's Frog versus Magus. Or should I say Frog versus Man? But who's gonna win? I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Now let's see how you handle it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool ending, man. Oh yeah, we get to hear the sound effects of them fighting as the credits roll. Good shit, good shit. I like it. Oh, and they don't really show who won. Well, whoever it is, they have a cape. Well, both characters have capes, so I guess it's really kind of up to the player to determine who won the fight. I want to say that Glenn won, but it could have easily been just... I mean, it could be Magus, too. I mean, they did fight one-on-one in this instance, so there you go. That's a really cool ending. Probably one of the better ones, actually. Okay, the next ending I'm going to show is an ending that you get after you defeat Magus, but before you defeat Azala and the Tyranno Lair. And yes, Isla can do quadruple 9 damage with critical hits, which, when I was fighting Lavos right there, didn't seem to happen all that often. So you're almost better off just using triple kick, really, to be honest. I don't know, I think it's only like a 37%, although that is kind of high, but still, I don't know, it seemed like less than that. But yeah, as you could see, since we never defeated the Reptites, I guess that made it so Lavos didn't hit the Tyranno Lair and wipe them out, which doesn't make any sense. Because even if we hadn't gone to the Tyranno Lair, Lavos still would have fallen and killed all the Reptites, right? I don't know. I don't think they were thinking clearly when they made this ending, because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, yeah, we defeated, you know, Azala, but us defeating Azala does not, I mean, that doesn't cause Lavos to fly into the planet, right? I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I guess I'm supposed to be pushing along this dialogue here. But yeah, we are now Reptites. Chrono is a Reptite. Cats are still cats. Thankfully, I guess. So this is a pretty quirky ending, I have to admit. So, there's really only... Well, if I'm going to show off the DS, iOS, and Android ending, I guess that would make 5 endings. But there's only 4 variations, or 4 endings I want to show off. There's like 2 variations of the good ending, and then 2 more regular endings that I'm going to show off. Also, I'm going to show off the variation of the ending where you defeat Magus and go to the Black Omen and beat the game that way. Apparently everything happens exactly how it did before, even though we're all reptiles now. Yes, this episode has been ending credit overload, and if that's a problem for you, then, well, I guess I apologize, but not really. No. Hey, Azala. Yeah, people have been commenting in previous videos telling me that Azala is a girl. Sorry. I don't know, it could be anything. But anyways, that's the end, and that's all for this episode of Chrono Trigger. In the next episode, I will show off the remaining endings of the game. That'll be it, and then I'll start with the Prophet's Guile, ROM hack. As far as the rest of the double and triple text that I might not have shown, fuck it, I'm not gonna show them. If you want to see them, play the game yourself. I mean, there's not really anything special about them. They're not any stronger than the strongest single text in the game. So there you go. Bye bye.